Guys, I hope that all of you are doing great. Well, gold versus Bitcoin, which is better? This is a kind of a debate that has been sparked off a lot of time. So in this video, we are going to discover why, first of all, we are even having the debate, and then obviously with individual parameters, which stands out better. Now, first of all, the gold and Bitcoin, why are we even comparing? It's because the gold is used as a reserve against the US dollar or the fiat currency. Now, similarly, the Bitcoin is being considered as a better store of value, especially with the kind of return it has given in the past decade. And gold has been from several decades. People have been investing into it, and Bitcoin within one decade has sparked off this particular debate. In itself is a proof that the debate is worth it. Now, what used to happen earlier, like people used to have gold, and that used to be the worth of their wealth. Like somebody is having this much gold, the other guy is having this much gold, and then transacting transacting other valuable stuff based on that. Now, the point is, it is not feasible to carry gold from one place to the other, and then who will set the standards? Okay, how much gold do you give actually, and to get this amount of value, as well as like, would you go out and do the pieces of the gold, right? So over a period of time, human beings derived this way that the governments, we can put the gold to the government, and then the government will actually print the paper money and give the rights to that paper money against that gold, and that will be the volatile and liquid assets. Like everybody can go out and spend that paper money just based on the agreement that it has a value, and then can exchange for the other valuable stuff. So that is the actual purpose that is being served. Over a period of time, this concept of gold has been lost against like fiat currency. Now the only thing that we consider valuable is the fiat currency itself, which is the money, which is printable. The problem is the governments can print as much money as we want, but it was supposed to be a store of the value, right? And the value is not money itself. The value is the purchasing power of the money. What all valuable things that we can buy with that particular money. The problem arises when so much of the money government keeps on printing, and the valuable stuff around the world and around us remains constant or growing at a normal speed, normal pace, but the amount of printing of the money growing at a really fast pace. That is the reason inflation is coming, and inflation has caused the purchasing power of the dollar or any other fiat currency to decrease a lot. And that is the reason a lot of people prefer storing, rather than storing the money in the bank or probably money in the cash, they rather prefer storing money into this valuable asset which is scarce, that is the gold itself. So a lot of people, like some people used to prefer like the stocks and stuff, but some people, obviously it is understood, any day gold will be better than the fiat currency itself. Why? Because it is scarce resource, and it is going to give you better returns against the fiat currency over a period of time. Definitely, since the time like gold was made as a public option that you can purchase and hold, 17 years down the line, it has given 281% increment by now, even though this year itself it was 4% down. But the Bitcoin, on the other hand, probably the first transaction with the Bitcoin that happened was in 2010. 10,000 Bitcoin was sold for 2 pizzas. That means $41 equal to 10,000 Bitcoin. And right now that $41 would be worth approximately $500 million. Just imagine, $500 million, $41 to $500 million within 10 years. Now the point is, obviously, just because the store of the value, it has increased at such a pace, definitely we are not going to see the similar increment, the scale of increment which has already happened. But yet at the same time, right now Bitcoin sitting at $50,000, a lot of people say that they definitely see Bitcoin going $500,000 or $1 million. That is what is sparking the debate. Which is better, storing the value in the gold or storing the value in the Bitcoin? Now let us compare the parameters based on different properties. By the way, guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do ensure that you hit the subscribe button. This channel will be everything about how do we grow your finances. The goal of this channel is actually to provide you with the financial freedom. That is what the eventual goal of this channel is. So please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. These days we are covering crypto. In the future we'll be covering very much everything related with the metaverse, as well as any other opportunity of making money online and offline. So let's come on to the first parameter, the transparency and the safety. Well, gold is quite a transparent sort of a thing, and as well as the safe. What I mean by that is, it is not like somebody can just go out and sell a fake gold. There is a very clear mechanism throughout the world to determine whether the gold is original or fake. What is the carat? What is the purity of that particular gold? How much a gold is valuable? As well as it is safe, just like any other stuff that we have. Physically, if somebody is carrying a gold, definitely the physical theft is a sort of a thing that can defy any sort of security, but otherwise it is pretty safe. As well as we can buy the gold bonds and different methodologies of investing in that particular gold, where the company will have the backings of that gold. At the same time, Bitcoin as well is an encrypted technology which is almost impossible to hack. Nobody can actually hack in the technology itself. But the problem is whether the hackers can go out and hack through the exchanges to get the Bitcoin. Yes, it has happened in the past, and the exchanges have tightened their security, increased their security, and there is actually no authority as such which is out there to track if somebody has stolen the Bitcoin from somewhere, which address stole it, and then how do you track the respective person internationally. Once, it is said in the crypto world, not your keys, not your coins. If you have lost your key, if you do not own the wallet, if you do not own the unique key of your wallet, that means no longer the coin belongs to you. You send the coin to someone else, no longer does it belong to you. But at the same time, the technology itself is pretty secure, and that is the reason it is here to stay and booming, as well as the entire blockchain and the other cryptos are based on the same technology. Now let us come on to the second parameter, the rarity. Gold is considered to be a rare element, and obviously you cannot just print gold as much as you want, just the way the government prints the fiat money or the paper money. Gold needs to be mined and then processed with a really lengthy process, and that is how you get more gold. So it is a rare and precious item. Bitcoin, at the same time, we all know and the whole world knows there can only be 21 million Bitcoin no matter what, throughout the history and throughout the future. There can never be more than 21 million Bitcoin, and all the Bitcoins have not been mined yet. Every 4 years the halving event happens, where the mining number of Bitcoin that can be issued with the mining reduces by half every 4 years. That is the reason the price is surging so high. The final halving, that is the number of Bitcoins that will be halved, and then no more mining can be done. That'll be done by 2140. Even right now, because the mining process, like previously the miners used to sell to fund themselves, these days a lot of funds have established for the miners, so they don't have to sell it anymore. So Bitcoin is a far more rare asset that we can say, because the gold, probably you do not know how much more golds can be mined. At the same time, a lot of entrepreneurs are trying to get into the space to have mine more gold, probably some of the asteroids. So definitely that'll challenge the concept of rarity of the gold at that time. Let us come on to the next parameter, that is the value and the liquidity. Gold is quite a valuable asset. A lot of jewelries can be made which human beings value, a lot of other things, the electronic items, a lot of edible items as well, like with the gold sachet, and pretty much it is known throughout the world, and the value is derived by how human beings value it, and definitely gold is valued at the same time, as well as it is liquid. The value of Bitcoin, again, just the way the gold is valued by the human beings, the value of the Bitcoin has increased in the eyes of human beings. A lot of the entire crypto market is basically dependent on the Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin dumps the entire crypto market. So much of the other useful technologies behind the other cryptos, like the Ethereum, the NFTs, the metaverse, everything related with the entire crypto cycle, crypto market, the Bitcoin is still the king. If Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. And it is considered quite a valuable asset. That is the reason it is sitting right now approximately at $50,000, even though it started in 2010 at less than $1, like 10 cents or something like that. As well as it is quite a liquid asset. That means anytime you can go out and sell the Bitcoin and buy the Bitcoin at the exchanges. Similarly, the gold also, you can sell it and buy it anytime, but the process for the buying and selling of the gold will be little more lengthy and little more cumbersome as compared to the Bitcoin. You can just go and sell $10 of Bitcoin, you can buy $5 of Bitcoin any point of time. For the gold, you need to go to the respective places physically, unless until you are carrying those gold bonds. Now let us come on to the volatility. That is one aspect. Like the gold, as I already told you, 281% from the past 17 years it has given the increment in value. This year it is minus 4% down. Bitcoin at the same time is highly volatile as compared to that. Like it has seen in 2017 the upside up till $20,000, and then it crashed down all the way to $4,000, and right now eventually it went back to $64,000, giving the investors huge amount of returns. But then it crashed back to $30,000 again, got back to 60, and right now is sitting at $50,000. So it is pretty much a volatile asset. But this volatility at the same time is giving the investors a great opportunity to make big sum of money. Like if you're storing your cash, your wealth in the Bitcoin, like probably somebody invested in 2015 in gold, at the same time somebody invested in Bitcoin, like it's far higher, the amount of return that you are able to get in the Bitcoin. Probably in the future, the stability might be there where it won't be that explosive and parabolic growth. But right now, the parabolic growth is insane for the Bitcoin. At the same time, year after year, whenever you see the value of Bitcoin, it has been on the increment majority of the times. As well as people are speculating like it will eventually reach more than $1 million, and it being a rare resource. And that is the reason a lot of people are actually shifting onto this concept of digital energy, which is the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sometimes also referred to as the digital gold or the digital oil. More than anything else, try distributing $10 of Bitcoin to your entire population of the country, just the way El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as a legal tender. Gave everyone like $30 of free Bitcoin. Try to do that $30 of free gold to everyone. Definitely not possible. That is one of the problems that is being solved by the Bitcoin being the digital energy. So guys, these are the parameters. Now it is up to the audience to decide which one is more promising, which one can give far better results, far bigger prospects and opportunity. But more than anything else, the best of the investors always choose to diversify. They don't go all in just one aspect of the thing. The point here is to mention what are the different aspects that we need to understand regarding Bitcoin as well as gold. I hope that you like this video. Please do ensure that you hit the subscribe button. This channel will be everything about how do we grow your finances with different methodologies of making money online, offline, the crypto we are covering these days. In the future, we'll be covering the metaverse. Smash the like button. Comment down below what are your takeaway. The Bitcoin versus gold. What do you think? It will be great to see each one of you guys comment. I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.